Once you can do a baby giant, Kristen's going to start opening her shoulder angle into a regular giant. So it gets a little higher and higher each time. Right. Very good. What's really important to learn about a giant swing is to learn how your body should circle. So we're going to draw a handstand. This is a girl on a handstand on the bars. There's your ponytail hanging down. There's your feet. And this is the high bar. This is the low bar over here. As you start to come, actually, I'm going to make your low bar over here. As your body starts to fall, you should fall all the way to horizontal, straight, before you make any kind of a body angle. Then what I want you to do is just hollow your body from your shoulders and chest, okay? So you're not actually piking down, but your feet are pointing down towards the ground, okay? So when you get by the low bar, your feet are pointing down. Now, once you hit the bottom of the bar, I want your body to be slightly arched in the back. But I want it from your shoulders, so your head is going to be here. Your arch is from your shoulders. And this is going to be the start of the whip swing, okay? So as you whip, you're then going to whip your feet up to the ceiling. And you can actually, if you need to, you can actually almost pike up if you need to get your feet to rapidly get to the ceiling. Now, as you're coming up over the top, your body's still going to be slightly rounded until you get back to the handstand. So from here to here is where your whip is going to happen. Now let's say that we're going to divide this into quadrants. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4. Those are the 4 quadrants. Which quadrant does your whip happen in? In 3, okay? So the whip part actually happens on the way up, not on the way down, right? All you're doing is adjusting your body on the way down. The whip is on the way up. So I want you to think of number 3 to 4. This is a piece of paper, and you're poking your feet right through the piece of paper. Okay? So if I was to hold a sheet of paper up here, I want you to snap and poke your feet through the paper. Many of you are still doing a giant with your body out straight here, and then you end up a little bit arched at the top. And you run out of gas at the top. That means you're whipping too early. Whipping too early means you're whipping in quadrant number 2. Okay? I want you to whip later. Your center of gravity is in your hips as you're falling. So as you fall down, your body is pulling, gravity is helping you down. So you want to be extended as much as possible. As you whip, you want to curl your body so that you're more in a concave position so that you can really pull your body up and snap through the paper. Okay? And so your shorter body position and even though your center of gravity is still in your hips, it's transferred more to your shoulders as you curl your body up. So you can shorten up and you can really accelerate your giants. And now a power giant will actually take this over even farther so that your body will end up coming over the top to get a little extra speed going into a dismount. Everybody understand that? Okay. Let's go ahead and do a set of giants. Everybody. There we go. Starts from a handstand, whip up. Tia has a pretty good whip that it looks like it accelerates through the 3rd quadrant and into the 4th. The only problem I see is a little bent legs on her tap. Much better, Aaron. I think you're starting to really whip up. I can see your giant accelerate over the top. A little more whip. You'll notice that Emily's just a little open, a little too soon. I think you're whipping just a little bit early. Or you could actually have more whip that would help you whip later. A little later. Keep your head neutral. Pretty good. That's a back giant.